Hello and welcome to our session for today. It's our wellness check, seeing how are you doing? Is there anything I can help you with? And before you answer, please give me a thumbs up just in case there's a glitch or anything. The algorithm will know that there was activity going on in this channel. So I'm just going to put a note here. Please give a thumbs up. And I would appreciate it. Let me know who's here. First of all, type the number 2 if you can hear me. Please type the number 2 if you can hear me. Please type the number 2. All right. Today, I just wanted to check to make sure everyone is okay, doing fine. I'm doing marvelous today. And I'm also participating in a challenge, a 30-day challenge. Now, when you participate in these 30-day challenges, it can become overwhelming if you do not plan it out. So, what I've done is first thing in the morning, I get my challenge done. That's my goal for the next 27 days. Today is day 2. So, if I do it as I'm planning, I should be okay. I know someone passed through, and you may be like I was when I first started. I didn't want anyone to know that I was there, so I tried to remain incognito. I didn't say anything, I didn't type anything, and that's perfectly fine. But if you trust yourself, and if you've seen me frequently enough, just trust that I'm not going to ask you to do anything that I would not ask of myself. I would not ask that you type anything that you are not comfortable typing, but I would like to know if you can hear me. So please type the number 3 if you can hear me clearly. So this is Weekends with Nee. Hi, Weekends with Nee. I think we just perhaps met for the first time today. So thank you so much for showing up to learn more about who I am and what I do. So on this particular channel, and I think you have met me probably not on this channel, but on another of my channels. But I'm happy that you are here, and I have already subscribed to your channel with this Speak Excellent English, or it could be that it was Empowered Living, which is where we are now, or it could have been Financial Freedom. But either way, I'm really happy that you're here. And let's see if I can help in some way you accomplish some of your goals. I realize, or I can see, that you have 83 subscribers and 17 videos, and that's pretty good. How long have you been on YouTube? How long have you been on YouTube? Well, I can actually find that out too. Then maybe I can give you some easier questions, like answer with a 1, 2, 3, or 4. So it looks like you joined on December 9th, 2024, and it is February, let's just say it's February 9th right now, December, January, February. So you've been on YouTube for January, 2 months, 60 days, and you have 83 subscribers, 60. So you're getting approximately 2 subscribers per day. Okay. Now, it would depend upon what your goals are. Are you wanting to be a supporter, or do you want to be a partner with YouTube? You can write number 1 for supporter. Number two, if you want to be a YouTube partner. And what a YouTube partner does is a YouTube partner is someone who is going to be monetized at some point on YouTube. So which one? Number two. Okay. And I'm not sure what the three was. Oh, maybe the three was, can you hear me? All right. So if you want to be a YouTube partner, you first will have to have two criteria met. The first one is have 1K subscribers. And the second criteria is 4,000 watch hours. Are you familiar with that criteria? You can type Y for yes, N for no. You can type Y for yes and N for no. You'll need 1K subscribers and 4K watched hours. Good. So now that you know that, and you're fairly new, like a real newbie, it is going to be up to you to decide how much time you can actually put into working on YouTube per day, per week, per month. Can you give me an idea of how much time you can spend per day? That's Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week. Or you can give me how many hours per week do you think you can spend on YouTube? Then I'll reverse engineer and put that into days. Tomorrow in Charlotte, there will be lots of sun with a high of 50 degrees weekends with me. I'm so far away. You're so far away from where? What are you so far away from? You can work 1 hour per day. Okay, if you can work 1 hour per day, I would imagine you should be able to average 7 subscribers in 1 week. And as you build momentum, you'll be able to get more. But for now, if you're only working 1 hour, for the subscribers, and you have 83, which is almost 100, but it isn't 100. So we're just going to let that 83 that you have be that, I forget what they call it, when you're priming the pump. We're going to just use that as your primer. You know exactly how to get subscribers because I'm one of your subscribers and you are one of my subscribers. So the same thing that you did to get me as a subscriber will be similar to what you're going to do every day to get at least one subscriber. Now, you are going to do more than just that one thing, get a subscriber, but you will get the subscriber. Now, I'm going to ask you some things, and you may not be familiar with them, and we'll find that out as well. Are you familiar with the word relooping as it relates to YouTube? Relooping, RELOOPING, relooping. Are you familiar with relooping? Yes or no? That would be a Y for yes and an N for no. Okay, you're familiar with it, but you don't necessarily know what it means. When this session ends that I'm in right now, I'm going to ask you to go to my channel, which is where you are now. Actually, I want you to go there now. Go there now, go to my channel, and you'll look under live. When you go to the live, you will see that I have a video that is about, what is it? I think it's about a storm. Let me check to see what is it about. Let me check to see what am I doing over there. I better check here. Let me check and tell you what it is that I'm doing. I'm still here. Financial freedom. And switch. Power living. Live. And go here. My channel. Grab your umbrella. Control C. Now I'm coming back. All right, so I'm going to give you a link. This is my restream. All right, I want you to go look at this restream. You can watch it for like 1 minute because it's just 1 minute long. Just watch it for 1 minute. Why am I not able to put it in there? Why am I not able to put it in there? Let's try again. Control V and enter. All right. Well, I'm not even able to put it in there. Maybe it's because I'm trying to. Wait a minute. I'm putting it in the wrong place. Sorry. Control V. There. Click that link. Click that link. Go to that link and watch that video for just 1 minute. It's only 45 seconds long though. And then come back here. When you return, just let me know that you're back. And I'm going to explain what I'm going to suggest that you do to build your audience, your subscribers, and your watched hours. Do you understand? If you understand, type the number 4. Hi there, the next person. If you can, give me a thumbs up and let me know who is here, and I will ask again. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean by ask again. So I'm going to say Weekends with Nee. I posted a link. Click the link. The link will take you out of this stream, I think. I want you to watch that video for 1 minute so I can tell you about a restream and what you're going to do. When you return, type I'm back. Okay? I'll still be here. I'll be here for an hour. Oh, wow, that was fast. All right. Were you able to see the video? Were you able to see the video Weekends? Yes or no? Did you see a small window of something? Did you see a small window of something? I mean, I don't know if you didn't see anything. Let me look. Because what I see, it looks like something dark and black, but it's heavy rain. It's raining. Supposedly, it's raining. All right, I'm coming back myself, and I can see something, but it doesn't appear as if it is moving, but there is activity going on there. So, weekends with me, if you're still here with me, when you go there, just type something in the chat so that I'll know that you found the right place. Just type hello in the chat, or I don't see anything. Type something in the chat. It's important that you understand what a restream is. If you are just joining me, I want to say thank you so much for coming and being a part of this live stream today. Today is a wellness check. I want to see if all of my community members are doing well. Find out if there is anything that I can do to assist you on your journey to becoming empowered on YouTube. If you don't indicate by virtue of an emoji or type something, I don't necessarily know how I can help you, because one, I'm not even sure if you speak my language. I'm not even sure if you hear me. I don't know where to go forward next. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I appreciate you showing up. Thank you so much for that. And again, when you come in, if you will just say hello, that will let me know that I can interact with you. If you're not wanting to interact and you're just here to observe, that's perfectly fine also. However, until there is interaction, there isn't very much to observe, but I appreciate you showing up. And just for a point of record, as long as you stay online live with me in this live stream, the minutes are going to calculate in my favor. So even if you don't say anything, I still value your being here, but I really want to offer support if I can. Let's see. Okay. So weekends, you're back. Did you leave a comment or no? I'm going now to check. I'm going to go there now and check. Let's see if you wrote something. I don't see that you wrote in. Oh, yes, you did. Yay. Yeah. You wrote the word here. Okay. So now this is what I want you to know. This is how the restream works. This is just one avenue. There are many others, but I'm only talking about this one. This way, you will not become overwhelmed. You can see that I'm doing a live stream right now, and there are people going over to look at that restream, even though it doesn't appear to be doing what it should be doing. The majority of the people in my community still know what they should do, and that is remain on the restream for at least 5 minutes, more if they can. That way, I'm getting watched minutes that will turn into watched hours. So, you want to consider learning how to set up a restream now before you even get 100 subscribers. That way, when you reach 1K subscribers, you will have close to 4K watched hours. Let me know if you understand, and then we will continue. Or if you have a question. Okay, I'm getting it. I understand the importance of restreaming. Fantastic. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to understand how to do a restream. So between now and today is Thursday, next Thursday, I want you to be able to open up a restream. And once you get that restream set up, if you do not know what to put in the restream, I will give you the links to a place where you can go and get exactly what you need absolutely free for your restreaming. But you need to have the restream first. Hello, everyone. Please come in, come on in, and give me a thumbs up if you will. I'm doing a wellness check to make sure that my community members are all well and doing fine. I'm also checking to see if you have questions that I might be able to answer for you. Or just type the number 2 if you want to say hello, or you can type hello in the chat. Apart from that, if you do not type anything, I can't interact with you because I don't necessarily know what you need. Today, I'm here to answer questions more than just give you information. I like to validate where you are in the spectrum of what you're doing here on YouTube. So I'm just talking with Weekends with Nee about Restream and what she can do to improve her odds of getting 1K subscribers and 4K watched hours to culminate at about the same time. So sometimes people will say it took them 6 months to get the watched hours, but they got their 1K hours in, not the 1K hours, but their 1K subscribers in less than 2 months. And I'm aware of some plans and some initiatives that can be put in place right now. Whether you have one subscriber, you can start that restream. And don't be disappointed if no one comes to the restream, because at this moment, only 83 people are even aware that you exist. And of that 83 people, with myself being one of those 83 people, we are not aware that you even have a restream. So being aware of making us aware that you have a restream is going to be important, and it's going to require some activity on your part that you'll do within that 1 hour a day that you're using or that you're spending. So now ask me questions, Weekends with Nee. Ask me questions and let me see if I can help you even further. I will say that there is a challenge going on now by DoorDash. Are you familiar with the challenge that DoorDash has right now? And the challenge is for you to upload one video every day. That is her challenge. Upload one video every day for 30 days. And when we're talking about videos, I'm not talking about YouTube Shorts. I'm going to go back to your channel and look at your videos. Now, looking at your videos, okay, I see one that is 10 minutes, 3 minutes. So let's just assume that anything that's under 3 minutes is a short. So I only see one video, which is 10 minutes and 1 second. So it looks like you only have one video, and it is about the Bantu knots. Okay. Anything over 3 minutes is what I'm considering a video. That does not mean that you should stop making your YouTube shorts, but I'm just saying that a video is 3 minutes or more. Okay. I'm getting it. I understand the importance of restreaming. How do I even start? Okay. Now you'll really need to type in longer sentences. How do I even start? How do I even start creating a video? Which I don't think that is, because you've already created a 10-minute video. So what is it that you're asking? How do you even start? How do I even start? So when you're doing YouTube, it is important that you become clear in what you're speaking. Well, the first thing that you will need to do is go to this place called Restream.io. When you go to Restream.io, it's an app. It's an app on your phone, or you can download it on your computer. I use it on my computer, so I don't know how to tell you anything about it on your phone, other than I know that it is an app that you can download on your phone and do everything that you need to do. So once you get that app on your phone, then I will tell you the next step. If you want to go ahead, I'm going to be here for an hour. If you want to download Restream.io now, I can tell you what to do next. But if you don't want to download it now, there's nothing that you can do with any other information um, without having the Restream. So this is what you do with the Restream, but you also need to start interacting with your community. And now that you're interacting with my community on Restream, many of them will probably subscribe to you within, I don't know, within a day or so. They will become subscribers to your channel. At least I'm hoping that they will become subscribers to your channel. So let me do this while we're waiting for others to come in. I'm going back to your channel. Control Alt, Control C, and come back. Weekends with me. And then I'm going to go over here and look for my stream and say, hello everyone. Please visit our newest member, uh, Weekends with me. All right. So, how many people were over there? Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 people. You know, you just went over to my Restream. There are 5 people there in the Restream. They may not be in there right now, but there were 5 people. I posted in the Restream inviting all of them to go to your channel. They know when they go to your channel, the purpose of going to your channel is to determine if they wish to become a subscriber of your channel. So between now and say tomorrow at this time, you should have 5 more subscribers. And that would be the 5 subscribers that are already over there. Do you understand? Yes or no? Great. All right. So I've asked them to check out your channel. And because you know that they're interacting with me, they are live, or they come in and out. And that's how the Restream works. But I've developed that method with my community. Now that you're in the community, you now know how it works, even though you haven't used it just yet. When you download the Restream app on your phone, it connects to your YouTube video upload or go live. But you don't have to go to YouTube. It just does it automatically based upon the information that you put into the Restream. Alexa, please stop. So what else is it I want to say? So while you're waiting for your 1,000 subscribers, you're getting watched hours. I'll download the Restream app later. Yeah, that'll be fine. Just download it later. There is no rush because you still have a ways to go to get your 1,000 subscribers. But I'm just suggesting that at some point, set up your restream so that you can get a few minutes, a few hours every day without you having to do anything but set it up, and people will come there. And of course, you'll interact with them. But it makes more sense when you actually have it working. You've looked at mine, and I'm just going to invite you, go over there as frequently, whenever you have some free time, click on my restream. That increases my watched hours. Mm. So, are you the teacher? Are you an educator? I can't remember. Someone, were you dancing with the children? Do you have small children that you were dancing with? Is that you, or am I getting you mixed up with someone else? Okay, so you are a teacher. And the fact that you are a teacher, that is going to work very well for you, whether you work with small children, middle school children, or high school children. For me, there was always something that I could talk about. There's always something that you can talk about. You don't have to talk about your children by name, by location, by race, or gender, but there is always something that you could talk about. Okay, so you teach second graders, and after you become um, really fixed in your capacity as a YouTube partner, that would be when I would say to focus really on the content of what it is that you do. But for now, in terms of teaching us about what we can do to help in my case, my grandkids, or parents can do to help their children, you can talk about the day in the life of a teacher. Everybody would be interested in knowing about the day in the life of the teacher, because we would not believe the horror stories that you are able to tell us, even of the second graders. That children come to school and this type of thing happens, and how does a teacher respond in a respectful manner and maintain his or her sanity? But your first goal is to get the criteria of being a YouTuber. So you'll need 1K subscriber and 4K watched hours. One of the things that you can now talk about, if you're not talking about this already, is about Restream. When you first started with YouTube, you met with Empowered Living and you knew nothing about Restream. Now that I know about Restream, I blah, 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 blah. This is the success that I have had with it. This is my disappointment that I have with it. I don't think I'll ever use it again, or I will use it again and again and again. You just need something to talk about. Maybe you have found me through Dodash or Dante London or Lashana or Nemo 504, or I may have told you how I know you. But because I know so many people, that is what I'm doing in my hour, looking for new members, that I try to tell the people where I know them from. Then they know that I'm not a scammer or just someone out there to waste my time. So I can make a video about restreaming, yes, through Dodash. Okay, so I came to you. I think I met you first, or I communicated with you first through Dodash. And Dodash, I believe, um, was talking about the challenge. Yes, so you can make a video about restreaming, but your video really isn't about restreaming. Your video is not about restreaming. So let me give you an example of what a video could be about. Okay, I'm going to say, hey everybody, thanks so much for joining me. Today is my first live stream, or this is my X number. This is my 10th live stream, and I want to talk to you about how I shared information with a potential subscriber. Well, actually, how I shared information with a subscriber. I talked to her about using Restream. She didn't have Restream on her phone, but she said that she was going to download the app later. I assured her that that would be fine because right now she only has 1K subscribers, and it's going to be a few months perhaps before she gets the 1K subscribers and the 4K watched hours. The benefit of that is now that she knows how to use Restream, she can be creating hours while getting the subscribers that she needs. Now, tonight, I want to find out how I can help you with anything. I may not know a lot, but I need to use this time to get comfortable being on the camera. So, do you see how I'm talking about Restream, but I'm not telling anyone about Restream? That was one way. Now I'm going to tell you, if I was teaching someone about Restream, it would be just like I did for you. Hey, everybody. Today I'm just here to do maybe just to check up on everybody, give everyone an update on where I am on YouTube. Right now, I have my 1K subscribers and I am monetized. Woohoo! I have my 4K subscribers and I have my 1K subscribers and my 4K watched hours. But I want to tell you that if you don't have Restream on your cell phone or on your laptop, I want to at least ask you to look into it because it can start to help accumulate watched hours. Now, I'm not going to explain how the watched hours work because if you don't have Restream already on your phone or on your laptop, the other information is not going to be relevant. So you need to have that on there. If you already have Restream on your phone and your laptop, you probably are already doing um, the Restreams. So now I'm going to ask, if you're already using Restream, how is it going for you? That would be all that I would say about that. I hope that would be helpful. Uncle Mike, hey, how are you? It's good to have you join me live. I know that this is my first time having you live. So, Uncle Mike, I want you to say hello to Weekends with Nee if you don't already know her. Weekends with Nee, do you know Uncle Mike? Weekends with Nee, do you know Uncle Mike? Yes or no? And Uncle Mike, do you know Weekends with Nee? Yes or no? Do you know each other? Type Y for yes. I saw him comment in your other video. Okay, so you don't know him, so you can just say hello, which is what you did. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this information. I try to help my community control C, my community to be aggressive in growing. And this is weekends. So Uncle Mike, I have posted Weekend's contact information. Please be sure to go and check her out because she knows exactly how to interact with you now. And Uncle Mike, so now Weekends, please connect with Uncle Mike. That will take you to 84 subscribers. And Uncle Mike, you're going to be able to have an increase of 111. You'll go to 112. Okay, now, yay. Now, Weekends, please be sure that you go back and look at a video in his channel, comment on the video, and that solidifies you as a legitimate subscriber. Yes. Um, so I know that there are more than 2 people here, and I just want to make sure that everybody is getting what they need and growing as they would like to grow. I want everyone to grow in my community, and I want to help you grow your community. Now, Uncle Mike, let me know when you're back because I've got some instructions for you to help you improve your membership from 111. Uncle Mike, let me know when you return. And weekends, what other question can I answer for you? Weekend, what other question can I answer for you? Growing your YouTube channel is very tedious work, but it's enjoyable work if you enjoy interacting with people. And as long as you have set yourself a goal of working 1 hour per day, 7 hours per week, 7, 14, 21, that's 28 hours a month, roughly, give or take. You have been so helpful. I really appreciate it. This is what I do, and this is what teachers do. We just teach. And you're going to use this information until you get that momentum of being able to fly. And you're going to be able to fly if you don't set your expectations so high that you are overwhelmed. You should be able to get 1 subscriber per day. And even if you get 4 subscribers in one day, that does not mean that you should not strive for 1 subscriber every single day. So if you got 4 tonight, you should still get 1 tomorrow. Do not consider that you're 4 days in because you have 4 subscribers. You want to make sure that you're getting 1 subscriber every day. So, Uncle Mike, I want to ask you, and Uncle Mike, I want to tell you that I disagree with you. Well, I don't know. Sometimes I forget who am I talking to. But if you were the one who said, don't tell anybody, if you went like, shh, no, tell everybody. Tell everybody what you're doing. Does everybody care? No, they don't, especially your family. They don't care. But what you'll need to do is be able to have tough skin. You got to be able to have tough skin because when you make it to the top, if you think that you are being criticized now, they're going to say, oh, look at Uncle Mike. Who does he think he is? Just because he's getting $5,000 a month, he's no better than anyone else. But you are. You're better than they are on YouTube. And there's that hint of jealousy. It is then that you can say, well, you don't have to watch my YouTube, but you know they're going to watch because they want to know what you're doing. And they're going to wonder, is he for real? So don't discourage them. Let the naysayers come. For every naysayer that comes to your channel and spends 3 seconds on your channel, that's like 1 minute of watch hour that you're getting. You don't have to engage with them in the chat in conversation, but develop that thick skin because when you make it to the top, you think it's easy for Dodash or Dante London. Have you seen the hate messages? Oh, they're fake. They're just scamming people. Well, if they are scamming people, scam me on because I am on board. Um, so, Uncle Mike, are you back? If you're back, type the number 4. If you're back, Uncle Mike, type the number 4. Okay, you are back. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you can. And let me explain why you are being asked to give the thumbs up. The algorithm is like little bots or worms going all the way around the YouTube, my channel, your channel, and everyone else's channel to see where there is activity. Where there is activity, the bots will stop and consider promoting what I'm doing to people that I do not even know. And when I get people that I don't even know, that's a win win for me. When you send up hearts or you send up any of the emojis, you're creating action and activity on my channel. So you can click down here and click send some hearts, some hand claps, some thumbs up, whatever you feel like doing, you can do that. Yeah, exactly. So when you do something like that and type in the chat, the algorithm knows that there's activity going on this channel. Now, Uncle Mike, I need to check to see how long. Okay, so Uncle Mike, you have been on YouTube for a while, but YouTube probably has changed a great deal since you were on. I want to ask you, Uncle Mike, I know you know what a restream is because you have been on my restream already and you were checking in or something. Do you have the app Restream.io on your phone or on your laptop? Uncle Mike, do you have that? You can type Y for yes and N for no. Now, okay, weekends, thank you so much for stopping by. When you see me online again, or you can send a message when you get the Restream set up on your phone, I can give you the next step. I can give you those steps in a live stream like this, or I can just send you a typed message on the message that you send to me that you have it. Okay? All right. So, Uncle Mike, you don't have it. So, I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to tell you now because you've already been to my Restream. Is that correct, Uncle Mike? Did you go to my Restream already, Uncle Mike? If yes. So, that is a Restream. Although it's not my best one because I looked at it and I couldn't even see it, but that's a restream. And you saw that while you were at the restream, you saw that other people had commented on the restream. I ask people in my community, when you go to the restream, please stay at least 5 minutes. And it's just a rainstorm today. Tomorrow it might be cows eating grass, or it might be a waterfall, whatever it may be. Just stay there for 5 minutes and come back as frequently as you can to help build or boost watched hours or to get to meet other individuals, or you might get a shout out because you showed up. Now, I'm live right now talking to you, and I have the restream running as well. So I've got two things going, and I'm still being recognized on YouTube. So you can have two things going. You're working on building your 1K subscribers, and you still need to have 4,000 hours. So if you run the restream every single day and work on getting your subscribers every single day, by the time you get your 1,000 subscribers, hopefully you'll have your 4,000 watched hours. What people sometimes do is wait until they get their subscribers, then they have to hustle to get the 4,000 watched hours. I'm going to ask you, how many hours per day can you spend on YouTube, or how many hours can you spend per week on YouTube? And then we are going to reverse engineer and determine when it would be the time that you're going to have the amount of people that you need and your 4,000 watched hours. In order to do it, you have to have a plan. You can't just go willy nilly. Oh, you have to have a plan. And if you work your plan, you will get what you need. I started out today with, I think I had 72 subscribers. Now I have 93. But you can see I'm working at it. But my job, I am retired, so that's my job. It's just to work on the computer, connect with people like I'm doing with you, and help you. Now, Uncle Mike, do you have another job during the day? Do you have another job during the day? Because I want you to be realistic, really realistic. Do you have a full time job? Yes or no? Do you have a full time job, Uncle Mike? Yes, but it's part time. How many hours do you work that part time job? How many hours a day do you work your part time job? Okay, so actually, for me, I would say that a 5 to 6 hour day job is practically full time. I'm going to just give you my honest opinion. I could be wrong, but 4 to 5 hours is about all I can spend, and I'm retired. Weekends with Nee said that she could do 1 hour per day. So I'm going to suggest that you start with 1 hour per day. And after, say, 2 weeks, if you find that your metrics are really good, then change it. I think 4 to 5 hours per day on YouTube is very aggressive with a plan. Now, just watching other people's videos is not part of the plan. You're only watching other people's videos like Dante London and Dodash, maybe mine, and a few other people, which would be if you watch Dante for 20 minutes, you watch Dodash for 20 minutes, you watch me for 20 minutes, and someone else. That's already an hour. That's already an hour. And all you did was watch us. You did nothing but watch us. That isn't helping you to get what you need. But I'm going to talk about the plan. So your plan is for now, let's just say that you're going to do 1 hour per day. 1 hour per day means 7 hours per week. 7 hours per week means 28 hours per month. Now, just because I say 28 hours per month, you can't do 14 hours in one day. Like on Saturday, okay, I'm going to just sit here at the computer. No, it's one real hour. If you have more than an hour, then you can give more than an hour. But I don't want you to become overwhelmed by saying you're going to do 4 hours and then you can't even do 30 minutes. Does that make sense? So we'll say yes or no. Does that make sense? Y for yes, N for no. Okay, great. Again, just to reiterate, you start out with 1 hour. If you find that you can do 4 hours one day, fine, do the 4 hours, but you still need to do 1 hour the next day. You can't just say, well, I did 4 hours on Thursday. Now I don't have to do anything on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right. So when you set up your Restream, to set up your Restream, you'll need to go to restream.io. You'll go to Restream.io. I cannot tell you how to set it up, but it is very simple. It is straightforward. but you have to figure it out how to set it up. Once you set it up, I'm going to tell you where you get the information to put in the restream. You can tell me in a message, like you can come back to this live stream right here and send me a message that I now have Restream on my phone, or I now have Restream on my laptop, or I now have Restream on my desktop. What is my next step? And your next step is going to be very simple and easy because I can walk you through that very easily. Well, let me check. Yes, because you uploaded a video. That's how I knew I responded to you. So all that you'll do is upload the information that I'm going to send you that is completely free, copyright free, and you just upload it and you just let it play. Let it play for 11 hours or 12. Anything past 12 hours does not count. So it's just a waste of your time. It doesn't count against you, but you don't get credit for it. But I'll explain that later um, as you get closer to putting Restream on your computer. All right. What other questions can I answer for you? What questions can you ask of me? And I'm really, really here to help. I'm really here to help. This is my 1 hour now. I'm on 1 hour. I allow myself 1 hour to upload a video, do a live stream today, and then I spend the other time looking for people that have responded to me. When I'm looking at Dodash and Dante London, which is where I probably found you because I found you last night, either at Dante London's or Dodash. That is the type of research. And I was only on there for their videos were 20 minutes, 25 minutes long. So I spent an hour doing that. And that's what I would call mining for people. And I found you and I found um, weekends. So, do you have any questions for me? Have you done um, a live such as this, Uncle Mike? Have you done a live? Yes or no? Uncle Mike, have you done a live? Yes or no? Or are you still here? Yes or no? Okay, fantastic. You went live yesterday for 30 minutes. Now, I'm going to say that 30 minutes is fantastic, and I'm going on for an hour. So if you can do that, be sure to respond to the people that shows up. Initially, maybe not very many people will show up. You see that there was only maybe 2 or 3 people that has shown up for me, and that's fine. Still come prepared to be online. Eventually, people will come, and you just tell them about your journey. Tell them about your journey. Tell them about how you want the support of your family, but maybe the support of my family isn't there. But does that deter you? No, it doesn't. If anything, it gives you the impetus to go forward because you can show them that not only can you be successful at this, but they can too. But it is a decision that they have to make for themselves. I don't see any family member of mine. I don't see a family member of mine that will do what is required to be on YouTube, to be honest. And trying to convince family members to join YouTube is something that I would say I wouldn't do it unless they ask you, hey, how do you get on YouTube? But to try to tell them that you're on YouTube and convince them that they too should be on YouTube, no, I don't think that that's going to work. It will work if they listen to a video that says, you know, so Uncle Mike, what are you doing? I'm building this business on YouTube. What? And you could say, yeah. And listen, this might not be for you, but if you listen to Dodash or Dante London, I'm going to give you their link. If you like what they say, you'll understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. If they don't particularly care to look at what Dante London or Dodash is saying, they definitely are not going to listen to what you're saying because you haven't even proven yourself just yet, but you're going to. Oh, I thought I heard you talking about YouTube to your family today. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Um, so I'm at my son's house and my daughter-in-law's house. I don't talk about YouTube with them, and they know what I'm doing. They respect what I'm doing, but they're not really interested to the point of like, how did it go? They don't care because this is something that I want to do. But I also don't want to talk to my son about the goats that he has because I'm not interested in those goats. So we all have our interests, the things that we are drawn to. All right. So, Uncle Mike, thank you so much for being here. If you do not have other questions for me, I have been on for my 1 hour. And if the other person that is here, if you have a question for me, I would be happy to answer or acknowledge that you're here, and we'll go from there. But if not, I will be discontinuing this conversation in 15 seconds. Uncle Mike, do you have anything else to say? If you do, type a 1 and I'll wait for it. If you don't, then in 10 seconds, I'm going to be disconnecting and thanking you for showing up today. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thanks for showing up. Bye for now. Have a blessed one.